8 miles to Garberville. So, still in the state park, just south of Garberville. I think I'm south of Garberville, the way the map showed. The legend of Bigfoot, is it true? Look at all they're selling. The legend of Bigfoot is that he's become a merchant and selling all kinds of hand-carved, overpriced items with all the traffic they get. And they probably get a lot of interest. And this is supposed to be in the state park. I didn't see any rock slide area sign that said that I've left the state park. Garberville. Garberville looks at 5.5 miles more attractive than Eureka. I only have like 4 or 5 cars behind me. 6, 7, maybe let that truck go by too. Let that truck go by. Let them all go by, huh? Go on, get on with yourself. I'm just going too slow for everybody. You guys just do it, you know? You're the one. Oh, there's another car coming up already. It's really not, it's like I just have to move because pulling over for him really is only well, unless I get to second lane. I didn't know this came out. Alright. Jeez. This whole time I didn't know it was going to turn into a double lane. Edward Wagner Memorial Bridge. It's a little exciting, getting a little closer to Garberville, and being able to stop and relax. Wow. Okay. So a little exciting, but I mean, whatever. It's just kind of see. I think Garberville, the library's on like an outskirts of the city. As small as the town is, or the village, being on the outskirts means that it'll be quiet, so it'll be low traffic. But I mean, can it be like some other small towns where the locals don't like strangers at all? God, you just take those chances. It's like either I'll get some peace and quiet, peace of mind, and nobody bothers me, or I get a good chance to make another great YouTube video. You know, as much as I like making good YouTube videos, I'd rather have the peace and quiet instead. I'm not searching to make millions of dollars. Just enough money to get by. That's fine. Live with that. I'll post boring stuff whenever. You know, like a different sounding raven. That's fine enough. Who's ever interested in listening to a different sounding raven? Benbow, 1 mile. Oh, Jesus. Alright, yeah, I should pretty much know my exit, but they actually put the exit. Okay, 639B. 639. I bet that showed up good. 639B. I was rocking. 639B. Alright. Coming up. So if I see 639A, I'll know my next one is going to be 639B. 636. Benbow. A little bit of a crick on the right. Lodging and camping. KOA. 639A? Or no, 639B. Camping and lodging. Back and forth. Alright, so I'm still over Eel River, apparently. Whoa, okay, that's 636. That's nice. Got a few more exits. before I hit the one I'm looking for. Benbow, that's the KOA. Pull in there and blow your money. They got the general store. Oh yeah. You pull in there, pay your money, you're illegal. You're doing things the legal way. You do what I'm doing and it's everything, you're an outlaw. Doing the illegal stuff. It's the only way I want to live. Illegally. Whereas 100 years ago it was perfectly legal. But they didn't have libraries with internets 100 years ago either. That's fine. Okay, I think I want to just push on the gas. Just a little bit. Just catch that. Just squeeze. Garberville. 639B I'm looking for in Garberville. They put a sign. They posted their letters on the side of a hill. Garberville. They don't have a slogan. I didn't see any sign that said their population size. I'm really not clear about that. Okay, that's 639A, but 639B is suggested. And I really don't have a good zoom in on this. Oh wait, there it is. I think 639B. Oh, Jesus, really? I'll do 639B, but it looks like they want me to backtrack a little bit. Not too enthused about the backtracking, but if that's what they demand, you know, I'd like to imagine that my potatoes are like well cooked at this point and ready to eat after all this driving, but they're probably hard as rocks. They're probably crappy. Alright, 2 exits, A and B. Alright. So I want B, since that's what Google Maps suggests, and I'll work with that. Give me B. Hospital is on A. They do have a hospital. They're big enough for 2 exits. King Range National Conservation. I did not see the sign that I exited the state park. Okay, there's A. We see A exists. Big flag. Okay. Now B, in a half of a mile, not too much further down. And I really want to study my map at this point. Okay. I want to study the turn because it's screwy. Oh, Jesus. I thought I heard something weird. Okay. I think it's pretty clear that I want to take a right. I think it's clear that I should take a right. And then from there, a left on something. I don't know my left. Right on Redwood Drive. And then there's some bums. Oh, Jesus. Garberville, 11. Okay, elevation 480. There's a bathroom. That's pretty cool. Okay, so a left maybe on Conger or Cedar. I don't know what street I'm on. There's a lot of bums around here, I think. A left on Conger. I'm going to do Conger then. Alright, a left on Conger. Give me Conger. Alright, and then left on Conger, left on Cedar. What? Did that guy just say slow down? Well, that's not a good sign when you got some crazy guy jumping out in front of me telling me to slow down. That's not a good sign. Huh. Okay, well, the library is to the left. Oh, somewhere. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a camper over just on the side of the road right here. Emergency. Another bum. Huh. Well then. Alright, I think I just park in front of the camper, but nah. After, you know, wait till it gets nighttime. Right now, I'd be fine with just, there's another bum. Yeah, they probably don't have any electricity on the outside. Do they have internet? Right. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Avenue of the Giants. Whoa. Oh my god. That girl's got a nice butt coming up here. I didn't get to see her front though, so it looks nice too actually. Should I take my time trying to get by her? She does look pretty nice. What a nice butt. Oh, too bad I can't capture that. Oh man, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to just drive by her. What a coincidence. She came from like the library area. Maybe she might work for the health department. I don't know, young lady with a very nice body. Redhead. Something about redheads, they have that body shape that just, for me, it seems appealing. I don't know why. Why does that happen? All right. I'm going onto the freeway here, and no hitchhikers. Wow. I guess they're taking the afternoon off, or they all got picked up. Who knows? Yeah, I really love it when their butts move, because they got some strength, and sometimes when their butts move, it may be that they have a really large stomach, like they're carrying a lot of fat in general, and it's not good, not healthy. But this girl, she had a nice waist, and her butt moved. It's good proportions there. And I was thinking, it's like these type of women, I mean, when they're healthy and vibrant and smart. Myers Flat 16, Eureka 63, Crescent City 150. It's like it's not a miracle, and it just doesn't happen. Women just don't get healthy. They don't just grow up healthy. It takes good parenting. So I'm sorry, but it's unfortunate on my part. I just can't take them, it's like they're not mine to take, because if you're gonna find a really healthy girl in America especially, it's because of good parenting, because they had good discipline of eating right when they were younger. Those unhealthy, overweight, exit 645 for Avenue of the Giants. I don't want to miss that one. 645. So it's an insult if the girl gets raped, like a serious insult. Oh, an attractive girl gets raped? Well, that's a serious incident. One that's unhealthy and overweight and out of shape, well, they're less likely to get raped anyway. But if they do, even then they may not get the support. Okay? An attractive, healthy, vibrant girl who gets raped, that's a serious thing. Okay, the parents will be outright just insulted and furious, because they spent time and money to really improve this girl's life, and then she gets raped. They want vengeance, and I can understand it completely. If I'm going to invest a lot of effort into raising a kid right, I don't want anything bad to happen to them. Okay, so when you see attractive girls, there's been some good quality investments in them. My ears are about to pop a little bit, and that doesn't even, oh my god, that doesn't even seem like that big of a drop. Oh, my ears kind of popped. Wow, 65 didn't seem like a big drop. So it's like when you see an attractive girl, you can't just take her. You can't just grab her and claim her for your own, because somebody has, the parents or a guardian, or maybe a really good teacher, I don't know. They took control of that half mile for the Avenue of the Giants. They took control of that girl's life and guided their behaviors to more positive things. You know, eating whole foods, making smarter decisions, you know, being challenged and all that. Going to the gym, learning exercise techniques that'll build up their strong bodies so they have healthy babies. What the heck? Some kind of sign for a state park? So you just don't grab healthy looking girls like that. Maybe back in the pioneer days or something you had that kind of issue, but these days, you know, it definitely takes. Just look at the people around. The poor people tend to be in worse shape. They tend not to be very healthy, and their prognosis is not good. So it's disheartening for me, being a poor guy who has, you know, no power. You know, I can't just claim a girl. I can't just tell get people's permission to have an attractive girl. I have to step up my own game as well to make myself more appealing. And it's too late anyway. Shouldn't be having kids at a late age. So I just, you know, maybe in the next life. So Avenue of the Giants. There's people pulled over on the side of the road at practically all of the turnouts. Here's somebody just hanging out. Some Avenue of the Giants, Avenue of the Giants, Avenue of the Giants, 1 mile, 645. The lady who is distributing free food it's like she said she always drives it. Whenever she comes up this way. And I believe it's free. I got my potatoes in my engine. So taking my sweet time, it won't hurt because I can cook. But I want to flip those potatoes over halfway at some point, like 25-30 minutes in. I want to flip them, try to get the most out of that cooking. Avenue of the Giants, Avenue of the Giants. All right. So I wonder, do more people take Avenue of the Giants, or do they take the highway? This guy ahead of me. Information sign 600 feet. All right. I really don't want to just step out. I don't want to get out of the car for anything, really. Oh my God. I will pull over. I'm willing to pull over. Auto tour pamphlet pickup. All right. Humboldt Redwoods State Park. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Somebody coming up behind me. Avenue of the Giants. Oh, another car's coming up. A lot of them are going to turn off on this, huh? One time, you know, if I have to go back through here again, I won't go by Avenue of the Giants. No way, that's just a waste. Why would I want to do it again if I had to go through this way? I don't see any good reason. You know, seeing it once usually satisfies me. Okay, Phillipsville 2, Miranda 6, Eureka 61. I don't quite want to hit Eureka, it doesn't matter. There's a redwood right there on the left. That looks pretty neat. So I'm willing to stop at any of the cities before that. And there's one that's open on Tuesday tomorrow that I can hit up. Bridge repair, road work ahead. It's a Monday, so there's a good chance that it's going on right now. Alrighty. It's on a big bicycle ride. I went from one city to the next, Garberville to Redway. Oh, it's so scenic. I really don't see anything of value here. Now I'm starting to regret. I'm really starting to regret with the traffic. But I mean, once again I'm cooking potatoes. Maybe I'll well, just whenever 20 minutes hits, 25, 30. I'll go 25 minutes. Okay. Here's chimney tree. The living chimney tree. Oh, that's silly. Stop. Closed. Oh, I see. I got it. All right, I can continue on. I don't see anybody. So the living chimney tree, and it's really just, oh my God, that is big. Oh my God, you can walk right inside it. I don't want to get out, but that's kind of tempting. They got a door that's open on that redwood tree, and it looks like it's hollowed out in the center. You can't hollow it out by much though. But that's amazing. I don't think it showed up on camera. I had to kind of crane my neck. So they carved in. They shouldn't be carving into the base like that. That's a little dangerous. That could kill the tree. Just chipping away every day for how long? You're making it vulnerable to disease. At some point, it's gonna catch an infection due to the lack. Well, they do say that the redwood is one of the weirdest trees that can also harvest moisture from its top portions. Yeah, I don't really see anything of value here. The road work is over. It's just driving. People can bicycle. It said that this was a kind of a bicycle friendly drive, but it doesn't look that friendly. I think they should take away that dashed green. You know, they should take away a lot of that dashed green for a lot of places, because the road is too narrow for bicycling. If you're forced to ride on the road, then it's not safe for bicycling. It's just not safe. Okay, take away the green. Those green lanes you see on the Google Maps, take them away. They're just not. This is not safe. I wouldn't. Well, maybe have a different symbol for the roads that are just like not safe like this. This is not a bicycle lane. It's just like all it is cushion for the car in case somebody veers off to the side somewhere too much. It's not really cushion for a bicycler. They say people cross here. Huh. There's a bicycler. It's kind of hard to see his flashing red light, but I can't see it. You definitely want all the precautions you can get. Am I going too fast? Motel, the Madrona. Yeah, it's there's people living. The two people that were following me is no longer following me. Somebody's sleeping in their RVs over there. There's no parking and signs. There's an old shack on the left. Pull in there, Spring Canyon Lane. Oh my God. Avenue of the Giants. Are they saying now I'm approaching? Now I'm entering? There's some signs. I could pull over there and stop. 101, 29 miles? Holy crap, this Avenue of the Giants is 29 miles? Wow. Yeah, it did look long on the map. There's somebody walking into the woods. Is it Bigfoot? Just walking into the woods. Must be a camper. People may camp around here. Life is so slow for people around here. You really slow it down around here because people don't really have bicycles. They're walking everywhere. And they're just, like I came across several camps around redwoods and private property. The people are just sitting around, standing around, not really, they're probably getting high on weed, something. If you're gonna slow things down, I guess just make it, just get some drugs and trip out. But they seem to clean up after themselves okay. So it's not like they're really totally trashing it out. I kind of want to call Garberville Garbageville. There is some garbage, but for as many hippies are hanging around there, I guess it could be a lot worse. I've seen worse. Go to Victorville, California. They're just pooping on the ground wherever they feel like. They in Garberville, they are letting the dogs poop wherever they want, which is really frustrating. I'm getting to the point again where I'm just going to step in poop without realizing it. Oh my God. Now we're in the Black Forest. Whoa, these are some big ones. Nice black, dark forest. Wow, this is nice. Yeah. This is what we need, is more shade. It's too bad that humans couldn't figure out how to build around the trees better. Work with the trees. I just want to keep chopping them down. And I have to admit, I agree, it is a bit of a rush and exciting to watch a tree fall. I mean, people record these events for YouTube. I've seen it with several videos. They're like one video dedicated to chopping down a tree. Well, imagine what it was like for the pioneers then. If people are like enjoying, do people enjoy watching trees fall? I mean, I have to admit, I find it kind of exciting to watch such big lumbering objects come tumbling down, crashing down. What are they going to hit? What are they going to take with them? How hard are they going to hit the ground? Will it make the ground shudder? Will the ground shake with a redwood tree when it falls? And it's just a big slap to the ground, you know. It's like setting off fireworks or something. Hearing all them loud pops and thunderous noises, branches breaking. It does have to be exciting, but it's so destructive. And I mean, long term, you got to think long term, what's more beneficial, to have that shade, especially for white people. You know, the Indians were dark skins, living under the trees, with the trees, one with the trees, spiritually, sacrificing each other to keep their populations down so that they didn't overthrow the other wildlife and whatever. The white man comes by and says that every life is precious and cuts down all the trees and kills off all other. Only human life is precious. That's it. And cut down and grab all the trees. But it's not just Europeans though, because I gotta admit, you know, there's one little story that seems to put blame also on the Chinese, because in Wisconsin the Chinese had such a appetite for Wisconsin ginseng that they caused near extinction of the Wisconsin ginseng plants, and now they're endangered. Miranda, because the Indians would go out to make a little bit of money, try to pull them roots, and just for the Chinese love that cool adaptogen. It's been a while since I've had a good adaptogen. I don't know if I really need it so much. $3.15 for gas. Redwood Palace Avenue Cafe. That might have internet. Alright. South Fork High School. And they're all out hanging out. Is it noontime or something? School out. Myers Flats 6. Weyots 11. Eureka 55. Avenue of the Giants. If I end up in Eureka, that's okay. It's just I didn't really set out for Eureka. So there's nobody behind me. Yeah, there's some redwoods. Nice blackness. Really like the Black Forest. It could be darker. Humboldt Redwood State Park. So I guess you could camp out here. Wow, these trees are incredible. Pull out there with somebody just hanging out talking on their phone. Oh, those are dead trees, some of them. Some of these trees along the road are dead. Very tall telephone poles. I'm only capturing ground level, but yeah, it's not easy to look up without crashing. So, you know, it's like a few redwood trees here and there. They may be first growth, they may not be. And we call it first growth because that's how you would date them based on when Europeans came over. First growth, because they would obviously be like more like, you know, 100th or 1000th growth. You know, well, if we were to include just their whole lifespan before even Europeans, we call them first growth based on European settlement. And yeah, this is something. These are some massive trees. So you get past that city, and then you start seeing the mass, the thickness, the girth, the height. Which, I don't know, the height is okay, I guess. It's more about that thickness. Not as big as the world's largest tree in Washington. I forget the name of that city. It's like more of a village than anything. Just massive. So they were cutting them down. Yeah, that's signs of being cut down on one of those. But they may have let some survive. So some people stopped amongst those big thick trees. They just wanted to stop and just hang out. It's hard for me to believe that humans would try to live in the tops of these trees. It'd make more sense that birds would make nests, squirrels would make their holes. You know, there'd be like ants or something. But not too large of a creature. You're not going to find a large creature that's exclusively living on the tops of redwoods. I doubt that. They're a massive tree. Indians lived around them. Not sure what the Indians did with them exactly. The redwoods make such great sun protection by themselves that you probably don't want to do much with them. The redwoods make it so that the ground cover is a little more clear for walking through, because they blot out the sun from the bushes below. So any bushes that want to grow are going to maybe be a little weaker. Shade tolerant. They're going to be shade tolerant for sure. And then a nice fire comes through and then fertilizes the ground for these redwoods. The redwoods are going to survive nice, reasonable fires, especially as wet as it kind of looks, as lush as it looks, because things on the ground are looking pretty green. Wow. All right. So along the road, and they chose this road specifically to go by these massive trees. Wow. That's a one massive down tree. So you don't have to pay to go through the redwoods area. Look at these people are stopping to look. You could just take this avenue of the giants. Wow, what a massive tree that got chopped. Lansdale Grove, and I believe the river is on the left. So nice dark massive trees, but it's not like looking at skyscrapers. They are tall. They're just extremely wide. Wide and tall. Towering. As tall as a tree can get. It's pretty amazing. That massive girth, though, on the base. Something else. Lumberjacks come through and are, like, thinking in terms of how many inches of boards they could get out of redwood. The redwood is a softwood, too. So it's pretty impressive for a softwood to grow so large. That's why the base has to be so large, is because, wow, just a big log laying on the ground. That's not a rock, that was a log. About 10 feet high, laying sideways. Taller than any human. So a softwood needs to grow bigger so it can grow taller, I think, compared to a hardwood. A hardwood can be a little more narrow and grow tall. See, they grow thick and straight and tall. It's pretty amazing. It's not like those craggly oak trees. And why those oak trees gotta spread out, I don't know. Wow, okay. So across the river at this point, the redwoods are pretty amazing. Tall and strong. Healthy, very healthy looking. Looks like there's anise, wild anise on the side of the roads. That's something else. Road works ahead. A bump? Oh no, bumps are not good for me. Oh, I don't like bumps. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Eel Rock, Fort Seward, 13 and 22. They stopped here. There's a sign to read. Okay. And I almost ran into somebody. A one-lane road ahead. So people are finding places to stop. Within this 30 miles, I guess there's a lot of opportunities to stop. Oh man, there's a stoplight. Why can't they put that in the shade? Oh my god. Well, they could have put it like 20 feet back or something. I gotta make... Oh, right here. Oh, I should just... Oh, but there's a car behind me. Oh, I guess I can go. Okay. Like, I don't want to stop in the sun. Where's my shade? I've already gotten sweaty from the bicycle ride. Riding, I don't know, walk ride. Going all over. Some big old trees. Lots of work going on around here. Actually, nothing's going on. They don't have... I hear something running, so... I just don't see any people. Here's the Eel River. I don't know if I'm going over it. Did I? Yeah, I did go over a bridge. That Eel River really winds around like a lot. So I had to cross it twice. Good thing it wasn't in too deep of a spot. I think I walked on some dirty rocks. Like I might be infected or something. If I would have cut myself, I would have gotten seriously infected, but I might have some infection on my feet. I should change out my socks. So there's everybody in the road work. So we got Hidden Springs Campground. I doubt there's a spring out there. Those springs are really protected these days. It's too bad I have yet to actually see a spring, like a real... Besides being in Washington, I would say all that water, Hidden Springs Campground, all that water running down the mountainside was very, very delicious. Drinking that water is very delicious. That's something I would expect a spring to be like, but it's not, because a spring, the water comes up from like underground or something. But I was getting... So I never really got a spring. I got rainwater rolling off the mountain. I could taste... It was like a tea. I would call that mountain tea. Water that runs off the grounds, off the hillside, pick up the vegetation, the properties of the vegetation, and change the taste. And make it... It's pretty much a natural tea. Very delicious, very nice. Avenue of the Giants, south-north. I'm going north! What? Huh? Oh no! But then again... I don't know! I don't know! What do I do? What do I do? I got beeped at. Good thing that wasn't a cop, huh? What do I do? I don't know! Myers Flat? Population 200? Am I done with Avenue of the Giants? Let's stop it.